Before we get into our workout, I wanted to introduce you to our newest butt kicker. This is Theodore. So the last time we worked out, he wasn't quite here yet, but now he is 6 weeks old and we are ready to work out again. So grab your things and let's do this. This workout is gonna build muscle in your upper body. We are gonna be working the chest, the back, the biceps, the triceps, and the shoulders, and the only thing you need today will be your dumbbells. Optional is our wrist weights, so if you have those, grab those and have those on for a little bit more oomph in this workout. I'm gonna give you the structure for our workout, and then also during this workout, I'm gonna talk you through each exercise to really make sure that you are maximizing each rep to make this workout even more effective and build even more muscle. So the structure today, it's a challenging one. We are gonna have 4 different circuits. In each circuit, we're gonna have 4 exercises. The first exercise, we're gonna work for 60 seconds. Then we're gonna have 2 exercises that we work for 40 seconds. Then we're gonna go back to that first exercise for 60 seconds of work. 20 seconds of rest in between each set, and then at the end of that circuit, we'll get 30 seconds before moving on. So with that, we're gonna take just a couple minutes here to get warm. We're actually gonna include our dumbbells in this warm up to make sure those muscles are starting to fire and activate. So with that, let's just start with arm crosses here, and then we'll grab light weights. So light weights for the warm up, I'm gonna use 10 pounds. We're just gonna work through a couple exercises, push and pull moves to get everything ready for our heavier lifts today. And when you're lifting today, you want to lift a weight that's going to challenge you. So that's gonna be something on the heavier end. For that 60 seconds, it's going to be a push. I really want you to feel those muscles working. And then 40 seconds, again, keep it heavy, and we'll mix it up from there. So go ahead and grab your light weights. So we are gonna start here with a shoulder press. So again, just something light, and during these pushes here, really make that mind muscle connection. So core tight, hips tucked under, and let's press, soft knees. So we're working the shoulders now, those deltoids. So really press up, squeeze, taking our time nice and slow for these reps. 3 more reps, and then we're gonna switch it over to a bent over row. Here's 2, exhale. We're also gonna be working with our breath today to use that as power. Last one, exhale. Good, from here, bring it down, hips hinged, soft knees, and let's row. Take it up, squeeze. Wrap those shoulder blades around your spine. Give it a second at the top. Really feel those muscles start to work through your back. And we exhale, squeezing belly button in towards your spine. A lot of different things we're gonna be working on today. Let's do last one, and then we're gonna take it onto the ground. Last push, we're gonna do push-ups. Push-ups, knees or toes. If push-ups bother your wrist, keep your dumbbells under your hands. That's actually gonna help straighten your wrist so you don't feel that pain in your wrist. That's if you have a flat bottom dumbbell. If you have the round ones, do not suggest that. All right, so push-ups here, knees or toes. Let's begin. Make that body long and strong. Take it down. Push, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Keep that core tight. Here's 2. Last one, then we're gonna get into it. Good, moving right on into it. If you got your wrist weights, grab those. We're gonna start working the shoulders. Again, challenge yourself with this weight. This weight is really gonna help us build that muscle and definition. So grab those and let's do this. Getting started with that shoulder press. So first things first, make sure you've got a nice solid stance, hips tucked under, soft knees, core is tight. Bring those arms up. We're gonna push in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Take it at a nice moderate tempo, a little bit on the slower side so we can really feel those muscles work. Keeping your wrists straight, exhale as you press. Good. Now during each rep, really keep that focus as you're pushing all the way through. Think about your shoulder muscles. We should really start to feel those muscles working now. It's heavy from the very get-go, but right here around this halfway point, it's getting super tough. And then those last few reps are gonna be very challenging to get through. And we are only working each circuit 1 time through, so that's gonna give you a chance to really give it your all for each set we have here. Whew, getting close. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, 20 seconds to rest. We're gonna go into an alternating front raise. So 2 dumbbells, but we're gonna alternate sides, working a little bit more unilaterally. So rolling those shoulders down. With this front raise, we're gonna lead with the back of our hands leading up, not the thumbs. So here we go, alternate sides. One side and then the other. Hold it at the top for a second. That's where those muscles activate, start to contract, and you can really feel it. So take it parallel to the floor, hold it. We're still keeping that soft knee, hips tucked under. Now I'm taking a staggered stance, but I'm gonna go into a little bit of a wider stance so you can see. You can take a wider stance as well. Just not super wide because we wanna make sure we're keeping the core engaged. And don't shrug the shoulders. Keep the shoulders back and relaxed. So we're still keeping good posture here throughout. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Next, alternating lateral raise. We're gonna keep that arm bent at a 90 degree, and then we're gonna lead up. Think about leading up with your elbow, hands follow behind. Adjust your weight if you need. Here we go in 3. Here's 2 and 1. Same thing, exhale with your lift. Halfway. Whew. Really hear yourself exhale. That gives you that power. Oh, the shoulders. So remember, after we get through these 2 exercises at 40, we turn back, go to that shoulder press for 60 seconds to finish. Last 3, 2, and 1. I started on this side. I want to end that side. Okay. I'm happy. I don't like it when I don't have even numbers of reps. We're going back 10 seconds out. We're going back to shoulder press. If you can go heavier, challenge yourself and let's do it. If you need to adjust your weight at all, let's go for it. Grab your weights. 5 seconds. Here's 4, 2, let's press. Again, wrists are straight. And to keep those wrists straight, the bar has to be towards the heel of your hand. So not right in the middle there. And then fingers just gently wrap around. Don't over grip the weights. That can also cause pain in your hands and your wrists. Whew. Halfway. This is actually my first workout here, my first strength workout back since having baby Theo. Oh, and it is getting tough. And I think it's because my arms are just tired from carrying him all the time. Whole new twist on training. Good, almost there. Keep that form till the very end. Here it is, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, longest break so far. We got 30 seconds and we're gonna start moving on to the chest and the triceps. So we're gonna take it onto the ground. We're gonna do a chest press first. That's the 60 seconds. Alternating chest flies, skull crushers, back to chest press. So let's go ahead, grab our weights for chest press, and let's get ready to go. Bringing it down. All right, here's 3, 2, and let's press. Here we go. Driving those shoulder blades into the mat, core tight. Wrists are straight. Exhale as you lift. Think about that egg underneath your underarm. As you press up, crack that egg, crack it, squeeze it. Why am I telling you to do that? Because that helps you activate those muscles even more, deeper into those muscles. That's why I'm giving you these cues so we're not just going through the motions. You can show up for 20 minutes, but if you just go through the motions, those results are not gonna be what you want. But if you stay focused for this 20 minutes, I can assure you, you are gonna be building that muscle. Keep that form, keep that power, and think strong. Right here, almost there. Last press, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Whew. We are going into alternating chest flies. Adjust your weights if need be. Rolling it back. I like the alternating on the chest press or the chest flies because it really challenges your core. You're gonna see that. So keep your core tight on this one. Bring it back, starting up, alternating sides, and Here we go. Open it up nice and wide. Squeeze, tighten the core. Exhale. Anytime we can get a little 2 for 1, adding the abs in there and the core, I am all about it. So you really have to take it nice and slow, control it down. Same thing as you squeeze back up, armpit egg, crack it, squeeze it, and feel those chest muscles activate even more. Whew. Here it is, last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. We're going on to skull crusher. So again, adjust your weight if you need. Rolling it back, both arms at the same time now. Arms up towards the sky. And here we go. 40 seconds of work. Down, press. Now we are isolating that tricep muscle, the back of the arm. So we are tightening up the back of the arm right now with this one. So the main thing to focus on is just bend at that elbow. Don't let your shoulder joint drop back or forward as you press up. We're perpendicular there to the floor. Keeping those elbows pointing towards the ceiling as you bend down, and then press back up. Last 3, 2, 1. Woo. Chest press. All right, rolling it back 10 seconds out. So get yourself comfortable. And remember, get some extra leverage. Hello. Arch your back up, drive those shoulder blades into the mat. And here we go. One of the only exercises, one of the few exercises, because we're working the upper body, that it is okay to get that little round in your back. Don't let your mind wander. We're back here. We're thinking armpit egg. And now we're getting hungry because we're like, ooh, what do we like? Scrambled, sunny side up, no eggs? I don't know. Remember, that heavy weight challenges you. You got to dig deep to get it up. Almost there. We're at a few reps now. We're gonna do that countdown. Here it is. Last 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. All right, bring it up. We are standing now. We're gonna work those pull muscles, the back and the chest. Starting off with our bent over row, we're gonna work both arms at the same time. For that, palms are gonna be facing each other. We're gonna keep that core tight immediately. Hinge at the hips, soft knees, grab your weight. And when you start with that good posture. So shoulders rolled back, hinge it over, and here we go. Pull and squeeze, hold it for a second. Control it down. With the bent over row, slow your pace down just a little bit more. Slow it down, nice and slow. Squeeze, wrap it around. And when I say wrap it around, hold on. Let me be clear. I say these things in my head, so sometimes they just blurt out. Wrap your shoulder blades around your spine. And don't let your hair go in your mouth. Okay. Core tight. Exhale. Yep, with that contraction, that's where that breath comes into power. Whew. Almost there. Keep that weight back in your heels. Let's hold it up. Count it for 3, 2, and 1. Oh, nice job. Bicep curls now. Just our normal bicep curl. All right. Shoulders rolled back. Again, we're gonna isolate the biceps here. Let's do it. All the way down, full range down. Squeeze up. Taking our time, thinking about that muscle. Think about the bicep, the front of the arm there. Tighten it up, and down. If you do not have heavy weights to work with, if you're still working to build up your collection of weight training equipment, don't let that stop you. Think that that weight is so much heavier than it is. Right here, you're working the muscles, you're squeezing. Last 3, 2, 1. And there's something about making that mind-muscle connection and really thinking about tightening that muscle, whatever muscle we're working, that it will actually help you train even more effectively than just, again, going through the motions with heavier weight or not. Crossbody curls. 40 seconds on the clock. In 3, here's 2, and 1. Again, squeeze, tighten it up, control it down. Ooh. Couple more reps, then we go back to that bent over row. One more each side. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bent over row. And remember, hold it at the top for a second. Keep it slow. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, row, squeeze. Now, if you find when you are in a row that your low back starts to bother you, first thing, make sure you've got a tight core. So squeeze that belly button into your spine, keep your spine nice and long. You can also do a staggered stance like I'm doing where one leg is back. That'll give that lower back a little bit more support as well. But you can also take that slightly wider stance, just that more neutral stance. But keep that weight in your heels with that neutral stance. Oh. Pull, hold, squeeze. Almost there, and then we are on to our last and final circuit. Here it is, 3, hold it, 2, and 1. Oh, nice job. No weight for this first exercise, unless you're gonna use them under your hands like we talked about during our warm-up, because we are going into push-ups. That is 60 seconds of push-ups to begin and to end here. So in between that, we're gonna have a renegade row and then press back. So let's bring it onto the mat. Push-ups first, knees or toes. We'll talk about maximizing that push-up during the push-up. So get into position, long and strong, 60 on. Here we go. Core tight. Exhale as you press up. One thing is, think about pushing that floor away. Controlling it down. Squeezing the legs and squeezing the glutes as well. That'll help you get through those reps. Whew. And for me, I'm trying to work on getting my push-ups back on my toes, but it takes time. So don't get discouraged if you are still working on your knees with push-ups. They are a very challenging move. They work a lot of muscles. But just keep being consistent and you will get there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, renegade row. So we're gonna keep this push-up position, which is challenging, but again, core tight, body long and strong, knees or toes, whatever you need to keep that form. Form is always more important than trying to take that next level up. Get your form solid where you are and then move up from there. Here we go, renegade row, 40 on. Squeeze. Take your time, pull. Control that arm down. As you're rowing, keep your shoulders square. So don't let yourself pull and row open. So keep shoulders square, hips square. Wrap that shoulder blade around spine, hold it, squeeze. Last 3. Come on, get it. 2 and 1. Woo. All right, we're gonna bring it to stand. Last standing move here before we finish out with push-ups. We are doing a press back. So this is gonna work the back of the arm, work a little bit into the back. You're gonna take just a soft knees, just a very slight hinge forward, just very slight. Palms back and press back. Exhale with the lift, so arms stay straight. Your palms are pressing back. So kind of up towards that wall behind you. Oh, okay. See, you do not need a lot of time to build muscle. You just need your focus, you need your weights, and we got it in a plan. It's really hard to get anywhere if you don't know where you're going. So a plan. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Back into push-ups. Final time here. All right. Last minute of work. Going in 3. Here's 2. And let's do it. Down, press, exhale. Squeezing that belly button in towards your spine. You got this. So close. Hey, before you go, one final challenge. You know I always like to leave you with a push because sometimes we're just not done. And we are like, I got a little bit more in the tank. So I always encourage you to get these finishers, and I created these finishers to really amplify your training and give certain muscle groups, whatever you're working on, a little bit more attitude, shall we say. A little bit more muscle build. Last 3, 2, and 1. So today I want to really encourage you to go get our obliques finisher. So we're gonna be back at abs now that I can go back to our ab training. I'm so excited. But for today, go hit the obliques finisher. Also, we talked about having a plan. If you need a plan for your training, if you are struggling because you don't have that plan, you're like, I don't know what to do today, so I'm just not gonna do it. Get the October calendar. I always like to have these calendars here for you. You can find them down in the description, so you do not have to ask, what am I gonna do today? You know what to do to build muscle and get strong, and that's there for you. And you know I'm here for you too, because I am cheering you on. Go be awesome. Go get the obliques and the calendar. I love ya. And Nacho says bye.